Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Crazy Russian 86 here. Welcome back to another therapy session. This time is therapy session number 5, and this could be my last one. This beer is awfully good, but I've been drinking it a lot, and it's, pretty expensive. Because you can buy 240s for this price. It's $5.75 plus tax, $6.25. 40s like here in California, it's like $4. So really, it's like, what you can buy 40 is still reserved for that money. But it's worth it. Therapy is good, happy beer. And welcome back to another therapy session. I don't have much to say, I just talk to British people. They've been asking me personal questions, which is okay, because I don't care. I didn't want to ask them too many questions, because it's like pointless talk, So... And they are talking about that I should be excited about life. What to be excited about? I cannot make as much money as I would like to. I don't have freedoms. People around here acting funny, acting stupid, asking me stupid questions all the time. Like, what to be excited about? I have nothing to be excited about. Like literally nothing to be happy about. Because what is happiness? Happiness is all about, I won't get it. It's all about getting your way in life and getting your way with people. That's happiness for me. And if I don't get, it's not happiness. But when people telling me, oh, you shouldn't be like that, you shouldn't act like that, and I'm gonna have sex with you because you're weird and creepy, that's not happiness. Happiness would be like this. Maybe I'm weird and creepy, but I, build myself up, get strong, and get the money, and say, bitch, here's the money, you're gonna do what I want, you're gonna act how I want, here's I'm giving you money, and you're gonna be my bitch, because I'm giving you money. And if you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna smack your fucking head, and that's it. And I'm gonna punish you, because you're not gonna do what I want. And I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna get away with it, police not gonna be on my ass, I'm gonna get the pussy out of that bitch. This is happiness, because I got what I want. That's happiness. That's an example of happiness, That's just an example of it. So, or find the girl who's just gonna say, be like Ali. I don't care if you're weird and creepy. You go to work, you get the money, that's it. No problem. And you can act how you want, you can be how you want, you can say whatever you want. Let's go to work, buy me shit. And I'm gonna shut the fuck up. It's a good woman right there. If every woman would be like that, that would be a great world to live in. That's another example. Third example, like happiness, right? I go to work, people irritate me all the time. Or do DoorDash, people asking me stupid questions. Do you think I'm happy about that? No, I don't. I just want to get my fucking order, bring it in, that's it. I want to be listening to all the stupid people telling me to confirm my order when I fucking know that without them. Do you think that makes me happy? No, that makes me pissed off. And you're talking about happiness. Do you think I want to deal with that shit? No, I fucking don't. That definitely takes me away from my happiness, I tell you that much. I'm much happier than I do DoorDash. I take the order, people treat me like I don't exist. I get my stuff, I deliver it, I get the money, I'm happy. People ask me stupid questions, I'm not happy. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind talking to people, but I just don't like that type of conversations, that's all. If that would be something I'm interested in, or something, talk about music, talk about life, okay, that's cool. But people don't like that conversations because they consider me annoying. But when the conversations are like, make sure you know what you're doing, make sure you're not stupid, hey, there's something wrong with you, are you okay? That's not kind of conversation I want to have with people. As a matter of fact, people who feel that way, I want nothing to do with them. I keep telling you. Because this is not the way I feel about life. And I look at things different. I look at things like, okay, this person's special. What he can do? Okay, he can do A, B, C, D, let him do that. He cannot do E, okay, fuck it. Keep going. Speaking to people in the languages they understand. Not like forcing language on people which is not for them, you know. And a lot of times when I'm dealing with people, I feel like we speak two different languages. Their language, hey, what's wrong with you, weird and creepy? And my language is, okay, here's the job, here's the money, what do I need to do to not to get fired? Your language, you weird and creepy, I want nothing to do with you. My language, look, I want what I want to get out of you. How can I give you the money? If I get the money, give you the percentage, so you will be my bitch. And if you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna smack you. You know, that's just like difference in languages, that's all. You know? Different mentality. Because whatever people are thinking about, to me it's not even a factor. I don't even think about it. All I'm thinking about, I can get more money, and how can I be free, how can I do what I want, and live how I want and satisfy my desires. If I get it good, if I don't get it bad, and nothing exists in my world besides that, you know? So, what kind of conversation, what else, what kind of other conversations can you have with me? There's nothing else there. Don't waste your time on bullshit. I keep telling you, motherfuckers. You know? Just like I wasted 5 years on my life on shit. I could have been living better, you know? If I just go to work and that's it. Instead, people trying to make me look awkward with people. And it's not working out. Treating me like a disability when I don't have it. I'm just socially handicapped. Which people knew about it before. They used to tell me that I'm socially inept and emotionally unavailable without any type of Asperger's or whatever. People used to tell me that just based on the observations of me. Same bullshit. The same thing over and over. Nothing is changing except, you know, another year passing by. 5 weeks from now, you'll be 37 years old. 3 years from now, you'll be 40. I'm not really looking forward for it. You know, like, when you're a child, you're looking forward to grow up, right? You want to look older, you want to feel older, right? Like when I was a teenager, I remember I always wanted to look older, more mature. Now it's like the opposite. Now I'm like, damn, fuck, I'm gonna be 40 years old soon. Life is shit. I'm a middle-aged man. Soon I'm about to fucking die. And I didn't experience nothing. And my life turned into shit. And I have nothing going on for me. Oh, fuck. Yeah, now I look good. You know, I'm a handsome man. But soon I'm gonna be an old-looking man, you know. Soon I will be 40. Then I'm gonna be 50 before I know it. And what? I will be living my pathetic life. And I don't want to go to school. I don't see any perspective for living better life, of enjoying life. Like absolutely no aspirations, whatever. And I feel like 5 years ago my life was better when I just fucking go to work fucking 60, 70 hours a week. And when I have free time, I just get drunk and high or whatever. And I just don't care about nothing. When I'm looking at my life like 5, 8 years ago, I'm thinking about myself like, damn. If anything, my life was only getting worse, not better. Less freedom, less enjoyment, less youth. Now I'm at the point of my life where a lot of people have kids. And women my age, they could be easier to fuck. But at the same time, you know, some of them may be looking into something serious. Unless they're fucking whores, you know. So I really have nothing going on for me. And now other women, they're just already married, off the market. I mean, it's not like I don't have a relationship, I do, but my woman's in Columbus and I don't know. So it's like 2 years ago I had to run away because of the bullshit, because of the way people treat me. I was thinking I go to California, it's gonna be something different, but it's not because of other people. So and now I feel like I want to run away, and people tell me, oh, don't go anywhere, you keep running, keep running. Nah. If I'm gonna be awkward and weird somewhere else, things would be better. At least I have my freedoms. And nobody's gonna be telling me nothing. People may think there's something wrong with me, but as long as they don't care, as long as they don't know, as long as it doesn't affect my fucking money, I don't care. You know? As long as I have a job where people just tolerate me and they're just like, this guy is a weird dude, but he does the job, he does the best he can. Fuck it. I'm be like, thank God, that's all I want. So I'll have my money, I have my freedom. That's all I care about. And nobody's gonna be telling me nothing, so that's it. That right there is a happiness for me. That's already like upgrade. Just like how I used to live before. And some people say, you used to not to have a good life because you didn't have friends, nobody wanted to talk to me. Look, I don't give a fuck. People don't want to talk to me, so fucking what? As long as I'm getting paycheck, I don't care if anybody talks to me. That's what's important to me. Not getting fired. Everything else, fuck it. So. And today I'm not doing DoorDash, so I'm kind of losing probably like $60. They asked me to do that stupid selfie. You know? And they said there's a mistake, they need to review it. Probably because when I was doing selfie, I put my hand over here like this, but fuck them all. They're full of shit anyway. They're full of it. They're making my life harder than it has to be. And I don't particularly like it. I'm sick and tired of the last 3 or 4 years going everywhere proving that I'm not retarded every day. I guess today they gave me a day off from that. But then again, that costs me money. And my objective to get the money, so. But then again, like this way of making money, it's like not going anywhere. So it's like, how much more time do I need to waste on this nonsense? Life is already too short. And I just forced to throw my life down the toilet even more and more and more and more and more and more. Year after year. Down the drain. And there's nothing I can do about it. I'm forced into throwing my life down the drain. And I don't have much choice. But this life is fucking pointless anyway, so I guess, you know, I shouldn't feel bad about it. I should just like say, hey, fuck it. Let's throw more years down the drain. Life is shit anyway. I remember one of my buddies years ago, I used to hang out, he was 25 years old. And he used to tell me, I wish I was 60. Like Charlie. And I was asking him, why do you want to be 60? And he said, because I want to die soon. See, the man is already doesn't give a fuck. He just calls himself stupid Mexican when he get drunk and high. He doesn't give a fuck about nothing at the age of 25. So I guess, hey. I shouldn't feel bad. Like life is like a luck of the draw, you know. A lot of people don't even make it to my age. And here I am worrying about not having excitement in my life and freedom. Well, at least I have a life. Sid Vicious died when he was 21, Nancy Spungen was 20, Jim Morrison was 27, Tupac was 25, Biggie was 24, Big L was 24. Look at all these people. Left Eye was 30, Mihai was 31. So what you talking about? I almost lived as long as Elvis Presley, he was 42. There are so many people who were gone by my age, and here I am still alive. So I guess there's still tomorrow for me, but there are a lot of people who are long gone. Hey, there are people who like lived like I literally double some people's life, you know, I literally double their life. So, but I have nothing to be excited about, because what to be excited about this pathetic existence? Go to work, work 4 hours, and then do nothing for the rest of the day, and then driving around getting mad all the time because people treat you like you fucking retarded and shit. And people asking you stupid questions. I don't want to deal with that shit. I'm tired of it. It's not changing nothing either. Keep telling you, I'm wasting my time. I'm putting years of my life down the fucking drain. That's all I'm doing. Wasting my time on this planet Earth. Completely wasting my time, wasting my life away. 5 years wasted, how many more to go? That's the question. And when it's gonna be over? When I'm gonna get my freedom and I can live how I used to live? Somewhere else. Where nobody knows me. And I have a job and I have money. And I don't give a fuck about nothing. And I have my freedoms. Freedom of speech, freedom of action, all kinds of freedoms. That's all I care about. Getting my freedom back. People caring about family, friends. I was watching Mark Barton, he was talking about that the man cares about how a woman treats her family. No, I don't give a fuck. As a matter of fact, I know one thing. Even if I ever want to get married, you know, I talked to Lydia, she was worried about that my mom's not gonna like her. When she acts like, and my mom acts like just like her. And they literally almost share the same birthday, which is a crazy part. Like literally. You know, Lydia is like January 18th, my mom and this Thomas guy January 19th. But that doesn't matter, she's worried about it. And I'm like, what makes you think that I even want to introduce to my mom? Let's just start there, okay? Maybe I don't even want my mom to know you. How about that? Just like I'm watching this video about getting married. Takes two to tango. Who told a woman that I'm looking for marriage? Living like this, wasting my life like this, not having freedoms. I'm not looking for marriage right now. My life is too fucked up to be even thinking about marriage, if anything. I need to get my freedoms first, then I'll think about marriage. I know I'm in that age where I should be thinking about it, but my life's going not forward but backwards. So I feel like when it comes to marriage and kids, also the same way. 5 years ago I had more desire of that, when I used to be making more money and I was having more freedoms. You know, I was more considering marriage back then and kids 5 years ago than now. Now, like, my mindset is not there, you know. And if I don't have that mindset, it's like, fuck. Nah, no. And like I said, me, I don't care. I don't know if I'm gonna have a different woman, even if I'm gonna date Lydia for real. Even if that's actually gonna be my case. I wouldn't want to introduce her to my family anyway, so I can't say that much. I introduced Alima to my mom. They seem to get along, but then she's like, nah, she's not for you. You don't want a woman like that. Stop wasting your time on this woman. and money. So that's what I'm talking about. When I'm in a relationship, last thing I want to fucking introduce my woman to my parents, and then they're gonna start telling me, oh, this girl is no good for you. Fuck that. And if my girl is talking to her mom or her dad like that, like scums, I'm not gonna even fucking care. As long as I get what I want out of her, which is sex and pleasure, I care less how she treats her fucking parents. And if her parents disown her, I care less either, you know? But that's just me. That's why when I was watching Mark Barton, he started talking about it, I'm like, you know what, I don't care. But when he was talking about things before that, about women making men feel good and other things, and about what men wants, yeah, like that type of stuff, that was 100% spot on. But then he started talking about family and shit, I'm like, nah, I don't want to hear to that bullshit. I won't hear that because that's not true. It doesn't apply to me. I don't care how my woman treats her family, and I really don't want to introduce my woman to my family, really. Because I don't want to hear a shit like, oh, she's not good for you, whatever. Been there, done that, and I've still been doing it. And every time when I've been doing it, I was getting angry. So, fuck that. I'm not really too keen to be introducing my girlfriend or my wife, whatever, to my family. Sometimes I feel like if I would ever get married, and it doesn't matter whether a Jewish woman or not Jewish, I get married in the fucking court wedding if I ever will. If I have to again, I would have to get married because of my woman, because it's what she wants. Me personally, I care less. But if I have to do it because of her, it's gonna be a court wedding, and I'm definitely not introducing her to my family. I'm just gonna do it undercover, that's it. Only because of her. Because like I said, me personally, I care less. I don't even care about whether I'm gonna get married. I was born outside of marriage, so I really don't give a fuck. To me, doesn't mean shit. Marriage doesn't mean nothing to me. So, it doesn't mean nothing to me at all. I've only been to weddings like maybe like 3 or 4 times in my life. Shit. I don't care about things like that. And I want to enjoy my life. Because I'm sure if I'm going to bring my parents to the wedding or whatever, or if I'm going to introduce my woman to my parents, yeah, that's going to only take away out of my enjoyment, if anything. So, fuck that. Want my freedom from my parents, you know. They're trying to brainwash me into like supporting Israel and manipulating me, saying, oh, you need to go to Palestine, ta-ta-ta, if you really like these Palestinians. Look, I personally don't fucking care. I want to stay out of it. I have my opinion, but I may be wrong. But I want to stay out of all this fucking conflict. I really don't give a fuck. I'm too skeptical to support Israel. I'm too skeptical to support Zionism. But either way, I'm not going to any type of demonstrations, and I don't give a fuck. I keep opinion to myself. I disclose it on YouTube, but I don't go past that. You know? I'm not going to any demonstration. I'm going anywhere. I'm not screaming nothing. No from the river to the sea. No, you know, Israeli flags. None of that shit. Not doing that. Staying away from it as far as possible. Has nothing to do with my life. I don't know anything. Build a wall. It's not my world. That conflict has nothing to do with me. Yes, I'm 70.7% Jewish genetically, but I don't give a fuck. I want to make sure that you know, my kid's gonna have less Jewish blood than that. I mean, 70.7 is okay, it's less than 75, so I guess that's alright, but like, I'm gonna make sure if I have kids, they're gonna have like maybe 50 or 60, or maybe like 35, you know, like, but I don't even fucking care. Like I said, even if I'm gonna end up with Jewish woman, either way, I'm not gonna introduce her to my parents either, even if she's gonna be Jewish. Like that girl, you know, from Israel, she now is in Paris. She's a good Jewish woman. She has a healthy amount of Jewish blood, like 50%. She minds her business. She cares about Jewish people, but she's like, you know, not really participating in stuff. And she is a very smart girl and very beautiful, you know. She used to be the first love of my life. And she told me she used to love me too. But when she saw me reciting a poem, she's like, nah, I don't like it. This guy is weird. Whatever, but she was the first love of my life, and she was beautiful. And now she's 35 years old, she's still beautiful. And she's like half Jewish. Her mom is Jewish, her dad is not. And she's a smart woman. I remember when we used to study in school, she was very smart when it comes to school. Because she used to highlight important points and all of that. And I couldn't do it. I was like more like a skater brain type of guy, you know. I was like cramming stuff, memorizing necessary stuff. And people used to tell me, Emil, you know a lot of stuff, you're knowledgeable, but you're not really smart. You know, and there is a difference. Like, you know a lot of things, but you don't have logic. And now I'm trying to like get that, so I can like get the life, get like smart in me. And I have potential for that, but you know, naturally I'm not that smart, you know. I'm not like stupid, but I'm not the smartest. I'm probably like as smart as like Life is Overrated 96, something like that, or like Alan, which is like psychometrics. By birth I had like 3 9s and 0 5s. So it means no logic, but like good memory and ability to insight, to like foresee the future, things like that. Like, and I see it in myself, but not really logical. So know a lot, have a good memory, but it's like not really like street smart. But then I was started getting street smart by like making mistakes and like learning from life, thinking about things, you know, but focusing on that now. Because if I have that in life, like smart, I can have better life, I can have better woman in my life, can attract better woman, everything. If I'm smart. For working on that, you know, just trying to get smarter in life. And people saw it, that I trying to manipulate me, but then it's like, nah, I don't know. They say if you're stupid, you're gonna get manipulated, you're gonna get abused. Fuck that. You're gonna be somebody else's bitch and suffer. Nah. You're gonna get short end of the stick in life. That's why like I wanna just work and develop myself. So at least, you know, I can be free and enjoy my life as much as I can. And then die when I still have some kind of mental clarity. Live like Yuri Antonov, you know, who just like have his cats, dogs, freedom, money. That's my role model right there. As a matter of fact, when I was young, I wanted to live like that, but I had more sociable. Like I was thinking, okay, I should have a big dog, big castle, have a couple friends who come out getting drunk and high. And if they try to take money away from me or fuck me over, I'm gonna train my dog to fuck them up. You know, that's kind of fantasies I had. And this is similar to the way Yuri Antonov lives. He has a castle with cats, dogs, and whatever bikers trying to fuck with him. When he is old, he called the cops on them. And then he just like goes out there, does his music, feeds his cats, dogs, geese, other animals. The man got it all made. And he makes a good music too. And it's like, it's funny, because I have similar dreams in my life, you know. Not exactly, I'm a little bit more sociable, I guess, but I have similar dreams. And also, Yuri Antonov, he doesn't take shit from people. If somebody says something he doesn't like, he cusses them out. He doesn't give a shit. And when he was younger, he was fucking people up, fighting with people. That's a great man right there. This is like a role model right there. Great music, doesn't give a shit, asks how he wants. And now, you know, he's an old man, but think about it this way, right? You're an old man, you want to get some pussy, you have the money, you can pay for it, and you don't have to deal with the bullshit. And you get the... What women are all about is fucking sex. That's what their utility is. You have the money, you can buy any woman you want, and you don't give a fuck. You have money, you have freedom, you have a fucking castle, you do what you want, you do what you like, fuck everybody. That's the way to live, you know, that's the way to live. That's how I want to live my life. That's my goal, you know. So I want to live like that guy, Yuri Antonov. But I don't have talent for music though, you know. He's a great musician and I don't have that talent. But I really like the way like he lives his life. Like when I watch this documentaries about the way he lives his life, like yeah, that's a role model for me. That's for damn sure. I want to live my life too like that. I mean, I'm not going to be able to live it like that because I'm not capable of what he's capable of. But as long as I'm going to have a job where people tolerate me and I get the money and I'm able to budget stuff and I have my own place and I have my freedom, I'm cool. You know, that's happiness for me right there. I don't even care about being super rich. You know, but I mean, it would be nice to have more money, but you know, I can do what I can. I wish I was bigger and stronger. You know, I wish I, you know, could work faster. You know, so that way I would be in a better position in life, but it is what it is. I'm just trying to get by, really, and be free. So... Yep. Freedom from people. Absolute freedom. That's the goal. That's the goal. And that's why I want to work. Not to be a societal slave. The opposite. And there's only two ways to live life, two righteous ways. Either to be a hermit or to be a dictator. There's nothing in between. Either you dictate to people and they're gonna act how you want and do what you want, and if they don't, you punish them, and if you're not strong enough to do them, you're just gonna get the money so you can build the wall. That's it. There's nothing else. There's either one way, which is dictator, or there's another way, is a hermit. That's it. Nothing in between. That's how I feel about life. Either hermit or dictator. That's it. And that's the core of my life philosophy. It was a good beer. Therapist, no appointment necessary, Imperial IPA, India Pale Ale, 10.4% of alcohol by value, white pint. 16 ounces, I believe. Very good. It's very expensive, $6.25. I want to buy malt liquor, but it's too much alcohol for me. I'm not drinking that much these days, you know. And thank God I fixed my phone, because yesterday my phone stopped working and I couldn't get it to work. I was stupid. I should just hold that button longer. Because what I did when I went to the Apple store, it told me just to hold it longer. When it's like I was pushing on my phone and didn't do shit. And I was thinking, of course, oh, this fucking psychologist, this fucking people who trying to fuck with my life, they're doing it for me. But at least I recovered my phone, not like my previous phone, which got lost under mysterious circumstances. I was listening to my music in the car, next thing I know my phone was gone. But I didn't care because I got myself a better phone. I used to have 13 Pro Max, now I have 14 Pro. Not Max, but 14 Pro. And I kind of like this phone better. It has a better camera and everything, but it's like, it's smaller. But I like it, you know, I like the design of the phone a little bit better. And I don't care if it's a little bit smaller, I kind of like it better anyway. And I like the case too. The case is kind of cuter, the case I chose, so not gonna complain about that, China Beach, this is my 5th therapy session. There are people fishing. Look at this beauty, look at this nature, look at this rock. California is way more beautiful than Ohio. In Ohio you're not gonna see that, but I need to leave California simply because of the freedoms. And of course I have relatives here and they don't want me to leave. But the reason why I want to leave, because I want my freedoms. I want to not to deal with the bullshit. I want to have a normal job where I don't have to be asked stupid questions, where I can just go do the job and go home, where I don't have to be worried about being awkward with people or whatever the fuck, where, you know, I can just do what I want. Not like do what I want, but do the best I can, because, you know, in the physical jobs, you know, it's pretty easy. It's like, what do you mean to do what you want? It's the only one thing, do whatever needs to be done. But the key is, you know, am I able to do it in a manner which is, you know, makes other people happy. For example, if you like work in physical job, you can't do what you want, you have to do whatever needs to be done, and I'm doing it. But if I'm not doing it at the level they want me to, they're gonna have problems with me. Because if I'm not doing it as fast as they would like to, of course they're gonna have problems. But so I'm just hoping that I'm gonna go somewhere where I can do the job, where people will tolerate me, where I can act how I want, and I'll just do the job. And, you know, I'm probably not gonna be talking too much to people, but I don't care about talking to people because this is not that important. What's important is getting the fucking money, because money can buy me freedom. The more money, the more freedom. The more money, the more opportunities. And talking to people, what's that? It has no value to me, really. Talking about some bullshit, like, that's I don't care about that. But getting money, yeah, that's important. Money and freedom, that's like important. Talking to people, nah. Most of the people I want nothing to do with anyway, so I don't care. And if people think, oh, I'm weird, creepy, whatever, I don't give a fuck. All I care about, okay, what needs to be done, so I'm gonna do the job, get the money, and fuck everything. Like, as long as I get that, life is good. And people, oh, this guy is weird, creepy, like, don't give a fuck. Tell me what to do so I can get my fucking money, and as long as I get it, life is good. You know, that's it. That's it. Get the money, get the freedom, and fuck everything else. Alright guys, later.